Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to our daily lives at 8:30. My name is Aga Winnicka and I'm your relationship bestie, and I'm talking all about relationships and how to form them and how to have the most juiciest possible form of romance that you can dream of. This is my channel. I come here live every day at 8:30 Pacific time in the morning, and we will talk about love, and we will talk about fulfilling love, everlasting love, the relationship that lasts the time so you can invest in, so you can have return on that investment down the line, and you have no doubt that you chose wisely. I feel like I need my coffee. One of those days when I'm losing my voice, right? We have to be careful when it comes to winter. The weather goes back and forth between being snow, between being sunny, between having rain and being cold. Ugh, that's Seattle. So if anybody ever thinks about moving into Seattle, think again. This is not for the faint of heart, okay? Other than that, I lived here for many years, not all my life. And now I honestly forgot what am I supposed to do with your life today. I know I wanted to talk about the adult grown woman energy. That's what I wanted to talk about for sure. Why is my voice still scratchy? That's not okay. This is the topic of this month. I truly believe that in order for us women to really truly have this amazing, juicy, fulfilling relationship that lasts long time and it grows better and better and better, we need to take care of some foundations, some fundamental principles that are easy, very easy to apply once you choose them. Once you choose them, they will become like a second thought. It becomes a habit that you will no longer have to think about. All right. So if you don't know what my 4 principles are, go back to my previous lives. I'm not going to be explaining them every single life because that's not the whole point. I'm trying to be here not more than 10-15 minutes. I get it. People have lives. They don't want to spend too much time on social media, on YouTube. Maybe you're getting ready to work. Maybe you need to have a little background when you're doing your makeup. Okay. So I'm not going to be long, and starting little by little, I will get to the point up front when the second I start the life, because sometimes I lose my line of thinking because I am not scripting any of this. But I did get some great tips from you guys. One girl told me, hey Aga, why don't you get yourself a bullet point and put in front of the camera so you can actually see it. I would have to look in my set, in my logistics, so for that to happen. But I think that it's a good idea. I do have a notepad like this that could stand freely, and I could probably write bullets on it so I don't get lost in the topic. The best part of being live here is that I do not have this scripted, that this is not something pre-planned. I honestly truly want to come here not law, oh my God, language. I want to come here raw, unfiltered, unedited at all. That's why this is live. If I wanted to have this video to be perfect, to talk about specific topic, not to get straight away from what I want to say, this would have been edited video, and you would have seen it as edited video. But I do not want to right now get myself into editing videos. I have some short videos on Reels. They will be coming here into YouTube. So I do have some form of short videos simply because they're quick informations. But other than that, I want you to get to know me as I am, raw, unfiltered. That's why there's Aga Unfiltered and Unabridged. No edits. That's why, you have to bear with me. I am respecting your time, and I know that you're busy, and I know this is morning, and I know some of you are actually working, and you will be watching the replay. That doesn't mean I have to steal 2 hours of your time because I can. No, I am going to be talking about specific topics every time, so you have some value from it. It will be entertaining, it will be informative, it will be motivational. I don't know. But the point is that this is going to be as if we had coffee together. That's it. So I am not going to I'm not going to like criticize myself for not being so-called prepared. All right, that's my decision. I chose to be here live instead of pre-record it and edit it and send it to someone to edit. Now I like to be real with you guys. So remember, we are talking about being an adult woman, right? We're talking about being grown woman to make an adult decisions. There's a word that I've been using for a little while now that triggers you, and I know it does. It's the word mature. For some of you, the word mature, especially when you say mature woman, mature relationship, it is associated with old, okay? Meaning old, meaning retired, meaning wisdom. To me, when I think of a word mature, it means it's fully formed. It's kind of like a ripe fruit. It's fully formed, ready in the best possible glory to consume. Like fruit, for example. If it's ripe, this is the best time to eat it, right? So it's not overripe, it's not underripe, it's just right, okay? So that's what I'm thinking when I talk about mature woman. We cannot say ripe woman because that's not an English word. In Poland, we could. Here, we can't. It's the same. In Poland, we have the same word to a mature woman and ripe fruit. It's the same word. So we do have a little bit different way to explain that. But I see how word mature implicates, that's the word? No, implies, that's the word. See, English is my second language. For those who did not notice my accent, English is my second language. So yes, I will sometimes be off grammar or pronunciation, misplacing the words that should be used. So yeah, that's the part of me being me. Oh well. If that bothers you, by the way, if you will be here to correcting my grammar or my mispronounced words or the wrong placed words, yeah, by all means, just don't come back. Unsubscribe. I really want this to be a safe space for everyone. I want someone to actually see the value of what I'm saying, of not how I'm saying it, because you're focusing on the wrong things. And that's deeper issue that you probably have than me. So if you are one of these people who is turned off by someone's grammar, mispronunciation, accent, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of it here. And some cursing too. Okay, I think I have a case of Mondays. That means I am ready to start the week. I am ready to talk about something important, and for the love of me, I cannot put my thoughts together. We're talking about adult women and maturity and grown-up decisions, right? Let's talk about that. Why is that word mature triggering to a lot of women? Because a lot of women, when they do not get themselves in a relationship before they're 30, 40, 50 years old, okay, in their 20s so-called, when they're in the prime of their life, the moment that someone calls them mature, they feel old. But again, this is on them. This is on women who actually do want to associate that word, mature, with something old. And this is probably one of the insecurities that they live with. Oh my God, I am getting older and I'm still alone. So one of those insecurities is something that is deep in you for some reason that you haven't taken care of on yourself. And I have been talking about that. I have been talking about taking responsibility for your own healing. Something in you is not healed. And it's your responsibility, nobody else's, not mine, not new boyfriend, not new husband, none of them. Okay, responsibility for you to look into that and to heal that wound that is making you believe that the word mature describes you as old. All right? It's not American language fault that you feel old, because the word old and the word mature are not equal. Those are not the same words. Just because you associate that word mature with old, that's on you. That's on you. And I will not be healing somebody else's wounds. I will be pointing you out that, hey, if this is how you feel, if this is how it makes you associate certain things to your life where you get offended by, that's probably not me. I'm not the one triggering you. It's most likely something in you, some wound that hasn't been healed, something that hasn't been taken care of, some emotional mishap or something that was missing that needs to be addressed. I'm not a therapist, not a psychiatrist. I am not a specialist to go that direction. So I highly recommend to look into that for yourself. Take responsibility for that yourself and heal this. Help yourself. Help your own wounds. Okay? So this is my 3 cents of it. The part of being an adult grown woman is that she actually takes responsibility for her own life. She not only takes benefits of adulthood, benefits like choosing whatever you want, living whatever you want, doing whatever you want, getting up, making as much money as you want, wearing whatever you want, working whenever you want, choices, freedom, that comes with adulthood. Those are privileges. Those are not privileges. Those are benefits of being an adult. Choosing being an adult, those are all benefits, right? But also, with great power comes great responsibility. Who said that? Anybody knows who said that? Let me know. Let me know if you know who said that. Yeah. So with great power, like a freedom of adulthood, comes the responsibility of, I have to take care of my own demons, of my own wounds, of my own traumas and stuff, that whatever you came through. There's nobody else's responsibility. There's absolutely nobody else can do that for you. Specialists can, but you have to be the one choosing those specialists. Nobody else can make you. So closing the topic, maturity, grown woman, adult woman, will be intertwining these words. And if they're triggering you, write to me. I am very compassionate. I will send you places. I'll actually talk to you about this. I will actually want to get to the bottom of it. So right at this point of time, I am open to respond to your DMs, to respond to your questions. Later on, when I will no longer have time, because right now I'm new on social media, so I have allocated time to do it. We'll change the rules. But that's down the line. I will be talking about this as it comes. You will be with me on that journey. I am inviting you to be with me on this journey of social media. I have been doing my coaching for 15 years. Social media was something I have not touched to the level of consistency, daily consistency, okay? I used to have weekly master classes on Facebook. Who remembers those master classes? Every week. I even had a 30-day challenge to debunk all the myths about men. Who remembers those? Oh my God. That was like, 10 years ago? 12 years ago? Time flies. I would have to dig out the recordings so you can see them. How I changed, how my message changed, my perspective changed. A lot of the principles that I was teaching back then, I agree with still. About them, I wouldn't recommend anymore. And the reason why, some of those teachings were literally coming from the mature part of me when I make that mature decision. But some of those teachings were still coming from the wounded little girl who wants to win, who wants to play, who wants to be on top, who wants to show men that she cannot be taken advantage of. Those are traits of the little girl, and I used to do that. I used to do that in coaching, believe it or not. Why? Because I personally did not take the responsibility at that point of time of being a grown woman myself, being a mature woman myself. That's interesting how this translates to other parts of my life. Like in my coaching, I was helping other immature women to be a little bit more mature, because I had some level of maturity that actually I still agree with, because that was the moments that I actually did something correct. Yes, but there were some little tiny points that when I look at them right now, I'm thinking, yeah, that came out of my wound. And I remember which wound. Oh my God. Guess who joined me on my life today? My husband. That's so sweet that he actually comes live to my lives, talking about us, talking about our relationship. He's the most supporting man I've ever been surrounded with. He believes in me so much. As much as I believe in him, he believes in me so much. He truly, truly, truly inspires me. Hi, baby. He truly inspires me to talk to you, ladies. He literally said to me, he's the one who sent me to social media. He says, Aga, your message have to be heard by more women. Women need to hear it. You know how many men, he said that to me, you know how many men would wish that women knew what you know, so they can actually want to have relationships with them. It's crazy how much influence we have over men and their motivation, because it starts with us. The second we lean into our feminine, like this, men feel inspired. Not inspired, awaken. I don't want to use that word inspired. I'll tell you later why, but no. They feel awakened. We awake that masculinity in them, like this sleeping dragon, that they are dying for someone to poke. Yes, they can wake up themselves, but usually it happens because of another woman. And usually that woman breaks their heart, but they already made the decision to be a man. That keeps on going. But I'm telling you, girlfriend, step into your adult, grown, mature you. And the magic that comes with it, I can't describe. Look at all these hearts that he's sending me. Oh my God, I love him so much. Thank you, baby, for being here live. This is such a treat. You want someone in your life that you feel that you're going through, on the journey of life with, okay? Someone that actually believes that you going together towards the same goal, towards a similar goal, in the same speed, okay? Because there's nothing worse than someone, you guys have the same goal, but you are ready to be there, and he's like, yeah, I will take my time. Wrong speed. So we will talk about this another time. But if you decide, this is how I want to have my life, this is the road I'm taking, this is the journey that I am prepared to embrace, and it would be lovely to have a partner on that same journey with me, that's when the magic is. And it starts with you. Start with your own decision. Oh my God, now I remember. Okay, I have this question. What if I won't find a man that will join me on that journey? Oh my God, that question came to me a few days ago. Like, what do you mean you won't find a man who will go on a journey with you? What, because I'm different? Because I'm such a weirdo? Because nobody would want what you want? Oh my God, girl, no. Oh, no. This is, oh, no. Let's sit on the couch. Okay, no. You have to decide what your journey is. You have to decide what is it that you want from life. You have to decide that you are taking that journey now. You do. How you do it, when you do it, how fast you go for it, what are your desires. You are welcome to change your mind anytime. You're welcome to take a new road undiscovered yet, because I didn't think of that. You're welcome to be open to all that. That comes from adult, mature mindset. Big time. This is number one thing that you have to do. Nothing is more attractive to other humans, not only men, to other humans, than a person with certainty. Certainty. If you get yourself like, I make the decision, this is where I take my life. That itself is so unbelievably attractive that people will just line up on the side of the road to watch this phenomenon. Oh my God. There's someone out there who's so certain of their path, so certain that they don't ever have to question themselves, ask all the people for opinion. Anybody else doesn't have to validate their choice. What? Human like this exist? People line up on the side of the road. And guess what? Some of them will be like, I want to try that too. Will join you on that road. Many will join you on that road. That's the beauty, because you, in your certainty, in your decision, in your choice, will evoke in other people this hope, this I don't know, inspiration. I want to try it too. Holy smoke. There's a human who knows what she wants and she's unapologetically going for it. What? I want to be part of it. And they will join you. And the beauty of that whole scenario is that you then can choose who you will trust the most and who you will choose to be your sidekick, to be your number one, to be your side-by-side partner. Even if everybody else wants to go with you on that journey, some of them will drop out. Some of them will be like, nah, that's not for me. Some of them you will not choose because choose who aligns with you. You do not have to go and recruit before you start the journey. Hey, I'm going on this journey. Who wants to go on a journey with me? No, 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 no. I want. Oh, you hot. No. You do not recruit to your journey. You start the journey. You stay on the journey. And you allow other people to join you on the journey. And that journey will show you who actually is excited to stay with you on that journey, because you basically are going towards the same thing. I mean, can you actually picture that? Can you picture that in your head? If you cannot picture that, there is a scene in the movie Forrest Gump where he starts running at some point, because that was his thing. Run, Forrest, run. And he starts running. And he just started running so much that he just didn't want to stop. He decided, I just want to run. Right now, that's all I want to do is run. And he was running and running for many days, many months, to the point that people started asking questions. Who is this man running across America? Is this a political stand? Is this a cult? People were speculating because it was weird and different. Someone decided to run just like that? Woke up one day and like, I want to run, and just kept on going for no reason whatsoever, without talking to anybody, without announcing it to the world. That's new. And guess what happened? First, people started cheering. Then they started joining him, because to ask him a question why he's doing this, he didn't stop for no one. You would have to run next to him to find out. He ended up bringing with him such masses of people that it was national news. Until one day he says, okay, I'm done running. Those people ask him, so what about us? He's like, I don't know. You decided to join me. That was my run, right? This is exactly how I want you to decide the path of your life as a grown adult woman. That's how. People will show up. People will show up, people will show up. And then once they do, you can choose. I will leave you with that thought. This is something to journal about. I will be talking about this more. And the workshop, that webinar that I'm having on March 1st, that's when we will dive deep. How exactly to do it, okay? What exactly are the steps that you can take every day to change that little shift in your brain, little shift in your mindset, little shift in your life, and see the magic happen, It was fun, right? I can't believe my husband showed up. Okay. I will be finishing it up. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I have to still write some posts for you because I noticed that I love my lives. But when it comes to making posts, I'm a little slower in that area. This is not my area of expertise. And I don't want to outsource it yet until I know it first. I generally don't like to outsource stuff that I'm not familiar with. It would have to be something completely out of my interest and scope of expertise that I would have to fully trust someone. Okay, that's another issue. It's not about not trusting people, it's about me wanting to know. That's a different story. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start doing some posts, some content for other media that I have. I'm gonna write a newsletter. So if you're not on my newsletter, comment below. So I will put you in my newsletter. That's when I actually have my pre-planned topics that you can read about. And I don't know if I will be talking about this here because I don't always read my newsletters afterwards, but you get them raw at the moment as I'm writing it, unfiltered. It's worth signing up for. So I'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning, Pacific time. Keep them coming.